Grand Rising, YouTube family. I pray that all is well. I pray that God continue to bless all of you and keep you in such a time as this. This is Filmore Production presents YouTube live in a living color. God bless you. I pray that everybody have a wonderful, blessed day on today. I pray that God enrichly bless all of you on today. Some of you may be experiencing uh, the afternoon and the nighttime right now because everybody has different time zones. Right now, time is 6:11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Atlantic Time Zone. I'm in New York. God bless everybody on today. Yes, 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 yes. It's funny. Last week, uh, Saturday, before daylight saving time. Well, matter of fact, last Friday when I did my YouTube live, around about this time at 6:11, a.m., it will be pitch dark still. You understand? And whenever I go on live, I get these jokey comments down below. Somebody going to jump out and attack you and everything. You know, it's not really like Long Island. Nassau County. You understand? Of course, craziness goes on here, but ain't to that extent. You understand? I'm not saying it's paradise over here, but you know, it's not crazy over here like that. You understand? Hardworking people over here. Um, yes. Uh, Once again, good morning, grand rising to everyone. And when y'all come on live, when you come to my live page, feel free to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell so that you can be, you can receive that notification bell. When you see that notification bell, that means I'm live so that you can hop on quickly, at your earliest convenience. Yes, housekeeping rules. When you're communicating on my page, make sure you communicate with no profanity, no sexual innuendos, you know, no LGBTQ jokes, no none of that really political propaganda. This is not the platform or the space for it. There are other platforms out there for that. You have free reign. You can, knock your socks off, you know, in regards to that. But here, you're not gonna get that. What you get, motivation, and I share my life story. You understand? So, that being said, happy Wednesday to everybody. If you're Spanish, Feliz Miraculous. You know, today is Wednesday. This is the midday of the week. Some people call it Hump Day. Hump Day is Wednesday. Um, Today's is Wednesday. Let's let's go with confidence on this day. Um, yes, what is before you is very challenging, but guess what? What is in you is stronger. If you have Jesus, the greater one is on the inside of you, and also God had deposited in you inner strength. So although what's uh before you is challenging, but what's in you is stronger, so that we could take each challenge one step at a time with that inner strength that you have in you, as well as uh the Holy Spirit that is in you. So be encouraged, my friend. Knowing that your help is here. Your help, has come and everything. So just be encouraged. All right, and so forth and so on. Yeah, I'm encouraged and everything. This is a nice house. Flip this camera. It's a nice red house. So I'm going to show you because I respect people's anonymity here. Someone is taking off their politics. Vote for Seth Kozlov for county executive. Yeah. So I woke up with the news. I'm no longer in. I'm not in New York City anymore. Who knows? I may move back to New York City. Uh, I'm here in Nassau County by default. There's a story behind it, but I'm not going to talk about that. But I woke up with the news that Zoran Mandani had won the mayoral race in New York City. See, if I were to be in New York City, I would have took part in the in voting and what have you. I hope everybody went out to vote. You understand? Because as you can see, what's going on with the political climate is just crazy. You know, um, and like I said, it's not really a political platform, but this is why we should get out to vote because whoever we elected in office, they could change the political landscape or whether they will be a people to help or not to help. You understand? So no one can pet peeve and in other words complain about a particular uh, person who holds a seat in office and you didn't get out to vote. You understand? So yes, so he won. I didn't vote for him because I am in Long Island. So I'm not in the New York City district. You understand? Uh I'm in the you know Nassau County district, and this is where I'm at. To vote. The people who are the people who are running in Nassau County. You know, it wasn't the vote when I voted at the ballot box. Not the ballot box. At the table where I have voted. Uh, the, the the people who are running in Nassau County is not the same people for New York City. Channel you are in New York, we don't we don't have the same what you call anchor, news anchors and news affiliates. You understand? So each county line is different and so forth and so on. So yes, so that was the situation. You understand? Um, those who were running and everything. But yeah, I don't know if this hurt um former Governor Cuomo. Um, he got the endorsement of Donald Trump, and I think the people of New York probably didn't feel that. You understand? People, you know how people feel about Donald Trump, which caused uh, former Governor Andrew Cuomo to lose the election. You understand? So, when it comes to the political election, fair is fair. You understand? The best man won. So Zoran Budani had ran on a socialist platform, and we'll see how he does, and let's hope that his religion doesn't come in when how he will run this city as mayor. but I'm not over there. Um, if I were to be in New York City, would I have voted for him? Hmm. You understand? Would I have voted for Andrew Cuomo? Hmm. You understand? And would I vote for uh, Joseph Sliwa, the guardian angel guy? Hmm. You know, because Mayor Adams had stepped down. He didn't want to run again. Uh, he was he had a lot of political scrutiny, when he was mayor at the time, and so forth and so on. So, you know, uh, we'll see how things will be in the city. But right now, I'm not in the city, so I'm not part of that process. You understand? So we'll see. You know, if it'll help, people and so forth and so on. So yeah, but yeah, let's get back to what I'm saying. Today's Wednesday. Yes, we will walk in confidence. You understand? We're gonna keep walking with confidence. One step at a time. You understand? We got to walk in confidence, like how a child is first start walking. You understand? They 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 learn how to walk. With the help of the parents to help a child to walk, to build confidence. In that child to walk. You understand? To develop their 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 gross motor skills and fine motor skills to walk. And that's how we have to do, is to take one step at a time, one step at a time, you know, and that's what we ought to do, take one step at a time, and so forth and so on. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. I'm almost at work, and I'm grateful that God has given me strength to go to work. I thank God for life, health, and strength. I am still here by the grace of God, and so forth and so on. I like to know where everybody's at. nobody's nobody's watching today, you know. But once again, those who will be coming on later to watch the post video of this, the pre-recorded video. Uh, Once again, like, subscribe, and click that notification bell. All right. So I think that's basically it. I think I said a mouthful. All right. So y'all have a wonderful, blessed day, and may heaven smile upon you on this day. Okay. God bless. Goodbye.